Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for Wednesday the 11th of November 2020. I've already shuffled because this is actually my third attempt at doing this, which seems to be a bit of a weird theme for the week. All the readings have taken, a lot of them have taken like a couple of goes, like a couple of false starts basically. But just interruptions and noise and you're having to stop and weird things like that. There's something in the energy at the moment. But let's move on because we have Nellis the Alchemist as the overall energy of the day. And this is very much a clear direction, a clear path lies ahead, becomes clear. It's apparent. So for some people, this is an inspirational energy. There's renewed hope as well with this. And so it does feel like there is also the element, the energy of leadership. So it feels like very much we know where we're going, or you know where you're going. So yeah, it's clarity in terms of forward movement, in terms of a forward future vision here. So we have as around the home, energies around the home, the Four of Pentacles and Mikkel and Muckle. So this is kind of someone might be acting a little bit childishly here. There's looking at where someone's kind of not being very flexible. Someone might be refusing to budge. It's this kind of mischievous, stubborn energy that's coming in with this as well. But I also get that there's going to be like little frustrations with things like clutter, little pockets of mess in the home that could just kind of irritate you. And it's because the energy just needs to flow. There's a bit of stuck energy here, so that we just want the energy to flow a little bit. And how you might be able to do that is just by a bit of feng shui, getting the flow, the energy flowing happening in the home. It might also be that there needs to be some need to free up some money just to pay for little repairs around the home as well. So in general, they're only small things, like they're nothing that we can't handle. You know, it's just one of those it's one of those energies that you're kind of being forced to address things that you're kind of thinking, maybe I don't have time for this as well. So in career and finance, we have the Six of Cups and Tabira of the Waters, and this is a very emotional energy, emotional time, both of these cards. And one is very much, there's a nostalgia here. There's a nostalgia for the past, but there's also, you know, a strange divide between happy and unhappy. So it's like people are being divided into two camps here. And I don't know which camp it kind of depends on how you're going as to which camp you are, but there are some deep feelings running very deep, some feelings, some emotions. So it's not a day for, it's not kind of talking about action or anything like that. It's it's all talking about how you're feeling about, I do feel like it's more career and workplace as well. So a very emotional energy coming through for that. So around the love and relationships, we have the Fool and a collective of pixies. There's a lovely new fresh energy coming through with the Fool. But there's also wanting to strike out. There's an individualism coming here, wanting to leave behind a collective and a previously held understanding of yourself where you were fitting in, and it's starting something new. It's connected to that Nellis the Alchemist. So this is very much a personal journey for you. This is very much this fresh energy of wanting to leave something behind, an old energy that wasn't working for you, that might have been an old bunch of friends or an old community or an old belief system around a family. It's something like that there is this energy of stepping into the new, into this fresh, new, positive energy, which is actually really lovely. And I do feel like this is people, again, it's a very individual energy. So It's not seeking companionship at this point. It's more about your own projection into the future. So it might be that you might actually need some space or want to be on your own or just be happy on your own at this moment in time. It doesn't mean you can't be doing this with somebody else. It's just that it's important for you to honour your journey at this moment in time. And so we have as a message from the universe, Taitlin the Sylph, number 45. And she kind of comes in, you know, I'm getting the little things, it's an overlooking energy of a few, gaining a bit of higher perspective, overlooking the situation and seeing exactly what things need to be addressed. There's clarity coming through today, but it's clarity about how you're going to step forward into the future, but also clarity about what areas need to be just, there's a little bit of energy blockages, and that definitely feels like it's in that home area, the house area, for whatever reason. And so, yeah, that's kind of interesting, but she comes in and kind of brings this overview, which is actually really nice. So, yeah, it's interesting. Nice energy. So overall, I feel like there's renewed hope for today. There's a very clear direction coming through. There is clarity, but with that comes obviously the clarity of what needs to be addressed from this point on. So thank you so much for joining me. That's the energy for Wednesday the 11th. I will see you tomorrow.